All right, shalom, shalom. First and most, we give all praise to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, HaKadosh. The bonus to the apostle, Elder Gabriel, starts with spirit, peace, and much love, and salvation for Israel. You so-called Negroes that choose Native Americans, you have the church Israel according to the Bible. How time we got a 60-year, 2020 year prophecy year, and that's what the spirit probably held by Shema Shai. Okay, we're glad you're going to be here. All right, this is Brother Jeremiah for wisely. I'll see if I'm going to bring another edifying lesson on the mystery that we were chosen to see the hidden mysteries. All right, and we were chosen, all right, as men of the Lord, coming back in reincarnation, right? The prophets of the Heavenly Father coming back in reincarnation, wherever we were. Okay, we were chosen to understand this Bible, and we were chosen to teach this word. Okay, we were chosen to get these mysteries, man. All right, this first scripture, this is 1 Corinthians 2:7. But we speak the wisdom of the Most High in a mystery, even the hidden wisdom which the Most High abounded before the world unto Him our glory. So this word was hidden because not everybody can understand this word, right? And we know that through the Spirit, because you have people that's within Israel, okay, that know that so-called know they're Israelites, but they don't really understand this Bible, even on that level, man. They might know some prophecy, but they don't really understand what being an Israelite's about. They don't really understand, the seriousness of it. But that's where the prophets come in, because we were given that understanding through the Spirit of Yahweh Shema Shai. And it's Ephesians 3:3. How that by revelation He made known unto me the mysteries, as I wrote afar in few words. Whereby when ye read, ye may understand my knowledge in the mysteries of Yahweh Shai, which in other ages was not made known unto the sons of men, as it is now revealed unto His holy apostles and prophets by the Spirit. So the Most High revealed these things unto us by His Spirit, because why we were chosen to get this, man. And it's the reason why we the Most High grafted us in this truth. Some brothers were grafted in older, some brothers were grafted in younger, some brothers were grafted up at the age of 12, at the age of 13, 14. Some brothers was grafted in a younger age, man. Some brothers was grafted in early. Some brothers grafted in later. But the regardless of that, you had a mystery of Yahweh Shema Shai. And not everybody has these mysteries, right? Not everybody can understand this word. Okay, this is something that was passed on to us, man. Yeah, think about it. Our forefathers had these mysteries, had this wisdom, right? And it was passed on down to us. Because at the end of the day, we're the same men coming back, just coming in a new society, in a new life. Okay, we're all the same men coming back in the reincarnation of Yahweh Shema Shai. But now we're here testifying the word of the Lord. Okay, we're out here doing our job as prophets and doing the work of the Most High, right? That's why we have been given the mysteries of Yahweh Shema Shai that these people can't understand. Even people like I said again, even know they're Israelites, they don't understand this Bible. Okay, they don't really understand what it's about. They don't really understand what being an Israelite's about. They don't really understand what Yahweh Shai 100% goal was to do, right? They don't really understand these things. But the prophets, we understand it. The holy apostles and prophets that the Most High revealed unto by their Spirit. Okay, because we were spiritually chosen. We were spiritually chosen. We didn't know that one day we're going to be out here teaching the word of the Heavenly Father. We didn't know that we're going to be out here breaking down the scriptures, and it's something that it just draws you to it. You didn't make yourself go read the scriptures every day, man. You didn't go make yourself go watch those videos. You didn't make yourself do this video. I didn't make myself do this video. It's the Spirit of Yahweh Shema Shai. It's the Spirit of the Lord that rests upon His men to make us do those things, man. It's that unseen force that makes us do these things. That makes us go on the highways and byways and preach the truth against all the people of the world, man. Okay, this is the Spirit of the Heavenly Father that rests upon His elect, right? And those we are those men. And, this is back in Ephesians 3 and 4, whereby when ye read, back at 5, verse 5, which in other ages was not made known unto the sons of men, as it is now revealed unto us by His holy apostles and prophets by the Spirit. So this is revealed unto us by the holy apostles and prophets by the spirit of what? By the spirit of Yahweh Shema Shai. That the Gentiles, which are what? Israelite foreigners who didn't know who they were, right? Should be followers of the same body and partakers of the promise in the Mashiach by the gospel, by the good news. Wherefore I was made a mystery according to the gift of the grace of the Most High, give unto me by the effectual working of His power. Unto me, how all listeners then the lust of the saints is the grace given that I should preach among the Gentiles the uncorruptible riches of Yahweh Shai Mashiach. So that was Paul's lot to go preach to the Gentiles. That's what the Israelites formed that was scattered abroad. Okay, that First Peter talk about. The word go back to the word disperse means to be dispersed. The Israelites that were dispersed out of the land, that were dispersed across the world, that were scattered. Okay, which were the 12 tribes of the children of Israel, right? This is Ephesians 3:9, and to make all men see what is the fellowship of the mystery which from the beginning of the world have been hid in the Most High, who created all things by Hamashiach Yahushua. So the Heavenly Father created all things by His Son, right? Because we read that, we read that in the Scripture, man. The Most High didn't create the heavens and earth, Yahushua did. So the Most High manifested Himself through His Son, but through what? Through His Son, right? In the mysteries, and He's hidden breakdowns, man. That certain men don't have and certain men don't understand. So like, let me choose. I'm not messing with it. It's like I'm not messing with that. All right. So like I was saying, so that was what? Those hidden mysteries that the men of God were given. And we were always given those things passed down. Going back to even going back as far as Enos, or going back as far as Enos and Enoch, going back to those men, they were given hidden mysteries. Going back to Jude, he was given hidden mysteries. Look. Shalom, how about Shema Shai Barakatam? Shalom. Shalom. Hey, brothers up early today. Spirit got brothers up early. Like I was saying. Going back to our father Abraham, he was given certain mysteries, certain understandings, right? And our forefather Jacob, he was given an understanding on where we will be at in the last days, in our last days, man, right? Look at all the great men. Hey, look at Melchizedek. I did a video on that. The order of Melchizedek. Look what the Most High gave to Melchizedek. Paul talked about how great Melchizedek was, and we know that was how it was shining through in the reincarnation. Hey, look at Job. Job had got mysteries. Job had a certain understanding. He even prophesied of Yahweh Shai coming back. Okay, so these men, these were passed down. These were passed down wisdoms that the Lord was passing down through generations of righteous men. So we have a generation of righteous men that was given these wisdoms and understanding of the Heavenly Father since the world began. Because by those men, they were already chosen to be that. They were already chosen to have those wisdoms because they already had it before the world was. Just how we are now today, right, brothers? We woke up to this truth for a reason. There's a reason why you have the names of Yahweh Shema Shai. There's a reason why we're able to go into these scriptures the way we're able to. Because why? It was already given to us before. We've already had this from the beginning, right? This is already within us. The Spirit of the Lord was already, it's been there since we were born, man. Like hey, just how the book of Jeremiah talks about Jeremiah 1:1. Jeremiah 1:5. Before I fall in the belly, I knew thee, and before I came out of the womb, I sanctified thee, and I ordained thee a prophet unto the nations. Hey, Isaiah 45 is the same exact thing. I formed me in the womb to be my servant, to bring Jacob home. I'm gonna get that scripture too as well. So those are things that we were given since the beginning of time. But now we're just back here nowadays doing the same exact thing we were doing back then, brothers. There's no new thing under the sun. Yahweh Shema Shai deals with a certain amount of men. He's only doing 144,000 men. There's only 144,000 prophets. And that's why it's a beautiful thing that we have these hidden mysteries, because we can We can have a somewhat a surety that we were those men from the past coming back here now and this time doing the work again, but getting ready to finish our course. Like Yahweh Shai did, right? This is this is the back going through it. Let me see. It's like I think I got the precept on this. This is Luke 8:8. This is Luke 8:10. And he said unto you, it is given. It is sorry. And he said unto you, it is given to know the mysteries of the kingdom of heaven, but to others in parables, that seeing they might not see, and hearing they might not understand. It's like, so in seeing these other people don't understand, man. You can break down simple scriptures to people, man. They don't even get it. They don't understand. Even some of these people that know they're Israel, they don't even understand, man. They think they do, but they really don't. They don't understand what this is about. They don't have a full understanding of Yahweh Shema Shai, because it wasn't given to them. They don't really understand what this whole thing's about. This is Titus 1:10. But it is now made manifest by the appearing of our salvation, Yahweh Shai Mashiach, whom have abolished death with the sin, and have brought life in immortality to light through the gospel, through the good news. So through Yahweh Shai, we're going to be able to overcome all those things. We're going to be able to beat death, which is sin, which is breaking the laws and commandments of the Most High. We're going to be going heirs with Yahweh Shai, and we're not going to sin anymore in our kingdom. We're going to be perfectly right. So that was what, and that's the hidden mystery as well. Because people don't even understand and know that the kingdom of heaven is going to be on earth. Even the fact that the matter something small as the kingdom of heaven being on earth, that is a mystery, right? Because people think when you die, you go to heaven, and that's it. But they don't even understand that. They can't even understand Revelation 21, the simple things, man, right? Or the Isaac of nuclear missiles, or Jacob's shovel. Don't think they don't understand those things, but we had an understanding because the Lord chose to understand those things, man. All right, Yahweh Shema Shai chose to understand those things. Let me get this quick one real quick in Isaiah. This is Isaiah 49. I'm gonna go ahead. Hold on, fuck, Here's Isaiah 49:5. This is Isaiah chapter 49 and verse. This is Isaiah 49:5. And now saith the Lord that formed me from the womb to be his servant, to bring Jacob again to him. Though Israel be not gathered, yet shall I be glorious in the eyes of the Most High Yahweh Shema Shai, and my power shall be my strength. So like the Lord said, like Isaiah wrote down, and now saith the Most High Yahweh that formed me from the womb to be his servant, to bring Jacob again to him. So Isaiah was brought to do what? To preach the word. He was brought forth to be what? A prophet. He was sanctified through the Spirit. He was already born to be a servant to the Lord. So when we came out of the womb of our mothers, we were already born to be servants unto Yahweh Shema Shai. And we were even in the world at a point in sense, we didn't see it like that. We didn't understand what we were doing. We didn't think that we would be, in what we're in now today, because why? It was already chosen for us to do it. There was nothing that we can do to stop serving, to not serve Yahweh Shema Shai, because we were programmed to serve the Lord. Even look at Jonah. Jonah refused to go to Nineveh. What happened? The Most High made him go to Nineveh, and he did it anyway, because why? Jonah was chosen to go to Nineveh. The Most High chooses you. It doesn't matter how, whatever you're just chosen, man. You were just made to do it. Some people say that, like certain NFL players, LeBron James, man, he was just born to play. He was born to play basketball. Hey, we were just born to be the prophets. Hey, we were just born to be the men of the Lord. We were just chosen to be those men. It wasn't up to us. I mean, it was just something that just happened, man. And we don't know. We don't know who we go back to. We don't know who we go back to in the spirit, man. But this is why we're here now today. you know, to get that prize, to get the everlasting life, man. I'm gonna keep on going on that too. It's verse 6. And he said, it is a light thing that thou shouldest be my servant to raise up the tribes of Jacob and to restore the preserved of Israel. I will also give thee for a light to the Gentiles, though thou manifest by my salvation unto the ends of the earth. Thus saith the Most High, the Redeemer of Israel, and his Holy One, to whom he made dispense to him whom the nations abhorreth, to a serve, to rulers, kings shall see, and arise princes, and all shall worship, because of the Lord Yahweh Shai that is faithful and holy, one of Israel, and he shall choose thee. So the Most High chose us, man. You know, the Lord, and at the end of the day, the Lord chose Israel. Because look, just how look at this, right? Look how 2/3 constantly try to run away from Yahweh Shai. Right, our people, look, Gad was so scared of the Lord that, hey man, they fled out of Jerusalem to go into the lands of America, where no man do that. Right, but what did the Lord do? Hey man, the Lord brought Esau over to their ass, and what happened? They got slaughtered. But see, look what happened to Jake, right? In America, Jake don't want to leave America. Jake doesn't want to go back to the homeland. But we're going to destroy their ass, and what's going to happen to the king? They're going to come back. The Lord's forcing these niggas to be Israel. The Lord's forcing 2/3 of our people to be Israelites, because they were chosen. At the end of the day, they were chosen. The average Jake that we see on the street, hey, he's chosen. You know, he might not be the chosen, the other chosen, but in the day he's chosen. You know, our people are special people. These wicked niggas that we see, and at the end of the day, they might be wicked, but they're chosen. They're chosen for salvation. At the end of the day, they all get salvation. You know, because why? They're Israel. But the Most High is going to force them in the kingdom of heaven to come back in their right minds. So regardless, you're going to serve the Most High, wherever or not, it doesn't matter. If you're wicked, the Most High will kill your ass and bring you back right. And that's the Lord doing what? You're doing the will of the Lord. Because Lord could have it like, you know what? If they don't want to be Israel, then fine. I'll just cut those niggas off and have my elect. But the Lord said, no, all you niggas are the seed of Abraham, right? Of Isaac and Jacob. So no, all you niggas are going to be Israelites, man. All you niggas going to fall after my laws, regardless. Even if I have to if I have to kill you and then install my laws within you, you're going to do what I want you to do. Because why? You were chosen to be Israel. Look how the Most High works. See, look how Yahweh Shai works, man. This isn't about us, you know. And sometimes, you know, we get into this mode that this is our thing, or no, I mean, this is the thing of Yahweh Shai. And these scriptures don't even belong to us, man, because all this was given unto us by what? By Yahweh on down, Yahweh Shai on down to us, man. This isn't our words. Isaiah didn't get these words himself. You know, you gotta think about it. You gotta think about when what about when the Lord called, I believe it was Samuel. You know, the Lord called Samuel 3 times. He was like, hold on, let me see if I can find that real quick. Man, the Lord talked to Samuel, called Samuel 3 times, man. And Samuel didn't know who he was talking to. Samuel was like, who, you know, someone's calling him. But it was the Lord calling him. Samuel didn't know what the hell. Samuel didn't know he was gonna be Samuel. You know what I'm saying? This shit is predestinated, man. This shit's already been in motion. But let me see if I can find out through the Spirit. Lord's will. Hold on. Yeah, Con. This is 1 Samuel. This is 1 Samuel chapter 1, verse 19. And they rose up in the morning early. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and jump to 20. Wherefore it came to pass so this is 1 Samuel 1 and 20. Wherefore it came to pass when the time was come about after Herod had conceived that she bare a son, and called his name Samuel, saying, because have asked of the Lord, and the man I can't say his name, and all of his house yet up to offer unto the Lord the yearly sacrifice, and he vowed. So she made a vow to the Most High with her son Samuel that that the Lord basically she gave her son to Samuel. Okay, soon as he came off the moon. All right, and this is I gotta find the part where the Lord calls Samuel. Give me a second. Damn, hold on, slack it, brother. I'm trying to find this. Okay, I think I found it right here. Saying, hearken unto the voice of the Lord, Father. Damn, hold on. And he said unto them, why do such things I hear? No, my son, for it is no good report I hear. Ye make the Lord's people transgress and manifest. Saying, hold on, so I can look this up. Alright, let me see. Samuel 1 and 3. Alright, Khan. This is Samuel. Yeah, Khan. So this is Samuel chapter 1 verse 3. Khan, I was reading it too, but it's all good. It's Samuel chapter 1 verse 3. And the child Samuel returned unto the Lord before Elias. And the word of the Lord was present in those days. There was none open version. And it came to pass at the time that Eli was laid down in the place, and his eyes began to wax dim, that he could not see. And here the lamp of the Lord went out. The lamp of the Lord went out in the temple of the Lord where the ark of the Most High was. And Samuel was laid down to sleep, that the Lord called Samuel, and he answered, Here I am. And the ram unto Eli and said, Here I am, for thou callest me. And he said, I called not, lie down again. And he went and lay down. And the Lord called yet again, Samuel, Samuel, arise. And went to Eli and said, Here I am, for thou didst call me. And he answered, I called not, my son, lie down again. Now Samuel did not yet know the Lord. Neither was the word of the Lord yet revealed unto him. So look, this goes back to Eli, man. We know Eli was a righteous man. He was a man of the Lord. So look, the Lord was calling Samuel. He was called, Samuel. Eli didn't know who he was talking to. You know, Samuel didn't know. He thought Eli was calling him. He didn't know it was the Heavenly Father. Because why? It wasn't revealed to him at that time yet. The Most High was introducing himself to what? To Samuel. He was calling him. Samuel was chosen to be called because from the beginning, came out of his mother's womb. His mother offered him up to the Lord to be what? To be a servant unto the Most High, unto Yahweh. And the Most High knew it. So when Samuel was old enough, the Lord was beginning to call him. And sometimes you might not answer that call the first time. It might be, you might not answer that first call. You might not answer that second call. But that third call, you're going to pick it up like, hello? And it's the Most High. And then ever since when you first pick up that phone, it's over with, man. You're locked in the spirit of Yahweh Shema Shai ever since then. And I can remember since going back. Since I was 12. Locked in the spirit ever since then, man. When you pick up that call, man. Hey, man, how you pick up that call? Hey, when Yahweh Shema Shai calls you, man, you pick that mug up. Hey, it's over. It's wraps, man. You know, if the Lord wants you, He wants to keep you. You know. Let me keep on going. Now Samuel did not yet know the Lord, neither was the words of the Most High yet revealed unto him. And the Lord called Samuel again the third time, and he arose and went to Eli and said, Here I am, for thou didst call me. And Eli perceived that Yahweh have called the child. Therefore Eli said unto Samuel, Go lay down, and it shall be, if he call thee, that thou shouldest say, Speak, Yahweh, for thy servant thy servant heareth. So Samuel went and lay down in his place, and Yahweh called, and Yahweh came and stood and called as at another time, and Samuel. And Samuel answered and spoke, said, Speak, for thy servant heareth. And the Lord said to Samuel, Behold, I will do a thing in Israel, which both ears of every one that heareth it shall tarry. And that day I will perform against Eli all things which I have spoken, concerning his house. When I began, I will also make an end. So what? Hey, the Lord told Samuel what he was going to do to Eli. Lord, hey, because at the end of the day, Eli went off because why he didn't rebuke his sons because they were being wicked himself. But look how Yahweh Shema Shai revealed his stuff to Samuel. And what did Samuel say? Thy servant is here, to serve you day and night. And that's us, man. That's how we know what I'm saying, man. Because what are we doing? What am I doing right now? Brothers watching videos, or brothers, doing reading, man. We're serving the Lord. That's why we were born servants of Yahweh Shema Shai. This was something that was already there, man. You know what I'm saying? Samuel couldn't fight against the will of the Most High. Samuel couldn't be like, no, I'm not going to answer. Samuel answered the call of Yahweh Shema Shai. And look how great Samuel was, man. Look how great Yahweh Shema Shai. Samuel was a great man. And even Eli was a great man. He might have went on, but he still was a great man of the Lord. Look at look at Elijah. Look at Elijah. Look at Elisha, man. And Elisha got double the portion of what Elijah had. So we have generations of righteous men that the Most High revealed himself to, and they were his servants, and the Lord gave them mysteries to get it, because they were meant to get it and understand it. And I'm saying, in our background of the day, in these last days, get ready to receive that prize, man. So with that, I pray that I was edifying to the hopeful elect of Yahweh Shema Shai. I want to say double honor to the apostle of the units, taught us to the spirit. Brothers keep striving, keep doing this work, man. Yahweh Shema Shai. We about to get up out of here. We about to get that crown. It's our time to shine. And with that, shalom. And stay safe, shalom. Yahweh Shema Shai, Barakatah, brother. Much love, brother. Brother, up early with me. Hey, shalom, man.